Unbelievable. My wonderful people, see what Olisa said about Peter Obi's influence in the North. It says, my friends in the North, this is what they said to me when I asked them about Peter Obi chances in the North. This is an ex-PDP man. He's really revealing, the chances of Peter Obi, how his influence have grown, and how the North is receiving Peter Obi. Now, I want to put it categorically clear here because this news go all over the nations of the world. How much more all over Nigeria, to the north, the south, the east, the west, every nook and cranny. Listen, guys, if you think about your tribal man, what has he done for you? Buhari has been there 8 years and more. The insecurity in the north has been, in fact, if beyond recognition. This is supposed to be your man. When Goodluck Ebele Jonathan there, the very reason why they took him out was because they said he's not a northerner, he may not understand the struggle, but Buhari will understand the struggle. He's an ex-military man. My dear, do the analysis yourself. Who is better? Who cares for the people? Who is working for the people? This is the reason why we must not allow sentiment to becloud us. Let's get all the details. My friends in the north laughed when I asked about Peter Obi chances. Ex-PDP chairman Olisa gives reason. Dan Olisa has revealed the details regarding his conversation with his friends in the north regarding the chances of Peter Obi in the 2023 presidential election and how the North is preparing for Peter Obi. During his interview on ITV News, the former PDP chief state chairman described Peter Obi as a young man whom he loves dearly. Addressing the topic, Olisa said, I am privileged to have been the state chairman of two national parties. I did the June 12th election at the state as the state chairman of the NRC in Anambra State. I also served as the PDP chairman in Anambra State during the administration of Chris Ngige. These were two critical stages in the lives of my people. My interest in Peter Obi made me go to the 3 zones in the north to question the possibility of my brother Peter Obi becoming the next president. He continued. They laughed at me and told me it was not an internal affair. They questioned what happened in Osun State, where the governorship candidate of Peter Obi party only won his polling booths while losing his ward and his local government. The rest is history. This is where the sympathy begins. If the people of Osun State could not trust their own son, who was running for governor, what about their business with Peter Obi? I warned about applying tribal sentiment to the presidential race, but this is where we are headed for 2023. And unless by some miracles, I know that Peter Obi will travail, and he will, and that miracle will happen. Nigerian youth are solidly behind him, I told them, and it is high time they start saying things quite differently if they want Nigeria to move forward. The person who you take as your tribal man, how has he been? What did he do? What difference did he make? These are things we must consider and not deceive ourselves if we want a change and a difference in this nation. Well, you have well spoken, and I sincerely share, your position in terms of all that is going on. You have spoken very well. Honestly, sincerely speaking, you have really spoken very well. And I wonder why, I wonder why we still allow that sphere of sentiment to becloud our judgment. Can't you see what is going on? Why are we allowing some set of individuals, to determine what happens to us? Why are we allowing that? Why are we all silent and pretending that all is going well? You and I know too well. You and I know too well that today's Nigeria has become a Nigerian where, we cannot just sit back and allow the same sphere, the same circle of people, continue to determine our future by rubbishing and, tearing down that which really belongs to us. For if we want change, we must go for it. It will not fall on our laps. I understand, Mr. Olisa, the research you've gone to make with regards to Peter Obi. Kudos to you, well done. when it does not look like there is a chance for the dark horse, all of a sudden he comes and he begins to lead and he comes on top. If Peter Obi is the person Nigerians are voting for and are rooting for, it will come to pass. But if it's not the one, whoever they are voting for will be manifested in the fullness of time. There is no need for anybody to lose sleep over the current occurrence. Okay? There is no need. And so we all, with one accord, okay, must rise up to the occasion and must ensure that we are all doing the right thing and ensuring that we are putting the right things in place in preparation for the election. In case you are not aware, Peter Obi's group has sued INEC to court. Why? According to the new Electoral Act, INEC is not supposed to have stopped registration. Okay, INEC is not supposed to have, stop registration. It's not supposed to have done that. It's not. Registration, according to the new Electoral Act, is supposed to stop 3 months to the election. However, these people have taken a different turn altogether and are not concerned about what is going on in Nigeria. INEC is so afraid of the youth population. If you look at the figure and the statistics that has been given, the youth are the ones leading in this regard in terms of those who have registered to vote. And so they want to do everything humanly speaking possible to ensure that if those youth, if really they are going to vote for the candidates that, they've been shouting about, then the change will come. Then the change will come. But he said he asked his friends, Solicitor said he asked his friends in the northern, senatorial district from 3 different zones, about their chances. And all they could say was a reference to what happened, in Osun State, that the person who was coming for Osun State governorship election, the person of the Labour Party presidential candidate was a son of the soil, but that the people did not trust him, according to the analysis. Yeah, the guy only won his ward, not even his local government area. Well, you could be right on those grounds, but how right are you? Okay, because it's a different ball game. Peter Obi's party only became very prominent right from January. And this thing is going to shock us all. 2023, I believe that something is going to happen that will change the course of the narrative. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Bye for now.